I wish I was a little bit taller. There must be a way. YouTube is the answer. Okay, let's have a look, see what we can find. Okay, let's have a look at this guy here.
Today I will show you how to become taller. So all you need is a tree with a branch which is high enough when you hold on to it, your legs are not touching the ground. And then as you're holding on to it, the gravity is pulling you down and stretching you, and this way you are becoming taller. Let me demonstrate. So I got two markers, black and blue, and I'm gonna mark my height before stretching with a black marker. Okay, I am that tall right now, and now I'm gonna do stretching, and then with the blue one I'll mark how tall I am after the stretching. And let me get started. So yeah, now the gravity is pulling me down, and I can feel that I'm getting taller already. And you know, while you're doing this, you can do swinging or something, so you can make it a fun activity. You know, getting taller doesn't have to be boring. It can be really fun. Swing from one side to another one, and then when you feel that you are tall enough, then you can let go. Okay. So now after I stretch myself, I'm very excited to find out how much taller I'm gonna be. So I got a blue marker now, I'm gonna mark my height now and see whether or not I'm taller than before. Okay, here I go. Whoa, whoa, wow, definitely much taller. As you can see there, like, it's a lot taller than before.
Oh, come on! I'm exactly the same height! What? So can you increase your height once you've reached adulthood? It's highly unlikely. Your height is determined 60 to 85% by your genetics. The remainder is environmental and mainly nutrition. If you're malnourished during your growing years, you won't reach your full potential. If you get enough nutrition, you likely reach your genetic determined height and possibly a little taller. As we grow, our bones become longer. Everyone has epiphyseal plates at the end of our bones, and as we grow, these plates are added onto. When you go through growth spurts, particularly puberty, they are added onto rather quickly. Some people experience growing pains in their bones as they expand. When you're done growing, mostly by the time you're 18 to 25, your bones ossify. The epiphyseal plates see themselves and you stop growing. At that point, you're done. No more growing, that's it. Your height can actually decrease through the day. In the morning, you tend to be about half an inch to an inch taller. And the simple reason is throughout the day, as gravity pushes down on you, it compresses your spine together. You've got fluid-filled sacs between the vertebrae, and these sacs compress, and therefore you just lose a little bit of height through the day. Try it for yourself. You can measure yourself in the morning and measure yourself before you go to bed, and you'll probably find yourself a centimetre or two shorter than what you were in the morning. But you lie down in the night, the spine stretches out, and you become taller again in the morning. These claims that you can hang from a tree or hang from a bar or do stretching exercises will make you taller, it is true to a point, but it's just a temporary effect. It's not long lasting. As soon as you stop stretching and hanging and start walking around through the day, you just shrink back to your normal height. Astronauts, for example, when they're out in space, because there's no gravity pushing down on their spine, they actually become an inch or two taller. But when they come back to Earth after a few weeks or months, they just go back to their normal height. So what's the take-home message here? Well, the bottom line is, if you're over 20 years old, you may grow a few extra centimetres, but it's highly unlikely you've reached your full potential. If you're 18 or under, you may have a chance to reach your genetic potential by eating really healthy. Plenty of fresh vegetables, plenty of fruit, good quality proteins and complex carbohydrates. Quit with the monster munch. And these claims that you can get taller are complete nonsense. You can't get taller by hanging off a tree. You can't get taller by people stretching you. It's a temporary effect. Don't give these people views. And lastly, forget about the myths of when people say that weight training or exercise can stunt children's growth. The opposite is actually true. It can actually help the children reach their full height potential. So don't be put off by children weight training. It's a complete myth that weight training stunts their growth. Well, I hope that's helped and cleared up the myths about getting taller, and I'll see you soon. If you liked the video, hit that like icon. You can also subscribe to the channel here, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss any new uploads.